Yo, what is up, guys? I'm ThatOnlyBeast13, and I'm back with another mod showcase. And right now, I'm doing the Little Blocks mod. And right now, you're probably looking at the game, and you're wondering why I'm using Shaders mod in a different texture pack. And the reason for that is because I want the freaking game to look pretty. Alright, guys, yeah, so we're on with the Little Blocks mod. And this only adds one item, but it could do many things. As you can see, I have this nice little house, you know, pretty decorative house. Memorize what it looks like. Just memorize what it looks like. It's not too difficult to do, and I'll tell you in a second why you need to do that. And this only adds one item to the game, which isn't even expensive to get. It's called the Little Blocks Wand, and to get it, you need 2 lapis lazuli, an iron ingot, a gold nugget, some black wool. Not sure if it has to be black, it just said black wool, and also 4 ink sacs, so it's not too expensive at all. And I'm not even sure if it has durability, because this is more of a creative mode type thing, because I don't picture you using this in survival. So if Minecraft building gets a little bit boring, then this mod might be pretty good for you. But anyway, like I said, memorize the house. And as you can see, what I could do with this mod is I made the house like in a miniature size with the blocks. You see, I could open the door and everything. For some reason, you know, you can't normally open the door. It's weird. It goes back in. But yeah, guys, as you can see, I made the house all miniature and stuff. I did everything how I can, and I will show you how I could do that once I get myself the Little Blocks wand. And for example, let me get this oak plank, and if I want to, you see this little white square wherever I'm looking at, whatever block or whatever. And just for example, let's do it right next to the chest. If you right click in that area, you can see I have those little block particles. So if I get my block out, you can see I could just start building here, which is really cool. You know, I could build my own little house if I wanted to down here. So that's how you actually build the little structures. And you have to do it within every block you want to. As you can see, I did it on this block, but not this one. So that's why you see it's really big. And just to break it, all you do is left click. If you shift left click, it doesn't do anything. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But if you want to make it so you stop making little blocks, after all the blocks are gone, just left click it, and then it makes them all big again. And that's how all the little blocks pretty much work, you know, how you build everything. And I'm gonna show some examples of what you can and can't do with the little blocks. Let's go from this way across the room. Well, actually no, first let's be right here. Something that's really cool is that the ender chests still work. As you see, they're the same items. You know, let me move this one, and then it moves in here, which is really cool. And I'm also going to need all of these items in a second, and I'll show in a little bit what they all do, or why I need them. And something really sad is that you can't make a little nether, or actually maybe you can. I think I actually just made it wrong. Let me see if we can make a little mini nether. How sick would that be? Alright, let's place the flint and steel. No mini nether. It's just gonna make some fire particles that look like they're glitching out or whatever. So sadly, there is no little mini nether. And something really cool is the storage you can use with this mod, and also the chests are a little bit glitched. You might place it down and then you can't break it if you try making a double chest. So make sure you place your chest carefully. As you can see, these are the basic items you would have in a chest. You know, you got your tools, you got food, you got armor, you got random blocks you'd have, you have ores, you have everything you'd normally have in a chest. But as you can see, you could have like any items you want in all these little chests. And the reason why I have all these chests compared to that 1-2 chest is because these are both within a span of 2 blocks. You see, those are 2 blocks worth of space, and these are 2 blocks worth of space, and you could have all these items. So I find this the most useful thing that's in the mod, because all this storage, like in Minecraft, usually I build a storage room, but if you get this, you don't have to, because you can just do all this within 2 blocks. So that's really cool. And over here, which is really sad, is you can't make a mini roller coaster. That's like one of the first things I tried doing. As you can see, the powered rail works, but if I try placing the minecart, it's still big. You know, that's that sucks. You know, it's still big. Even if I place it on the tracks, it doesn't do anything. Shift to right click doesn't do anything. So that kind of sucks. And over here, ladders still work even though they're mini. And it could also work if you do one thin ladder. You don't need a thing of 3. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It'll just take more ladders, but you know, maybe if you're building a map or something. And something really cool is that furnaces still work. You know, just as an example, let me get like an iron ore, and then let me get some coal, just so I could show you that it works. Get some charcoal, and then boom, it still works, and I will get that in a second just to show. And redstone also still works down here, which is pretty cool. So you can make something really cool with a map. If you're a map maker, you could just make the coolest things. Maybe there's a mod where you could be all mini, and then you could just make a little mini world, which would be really, really cool. And something that's cool and kind of not cool is with the enchantment tables. As you can see, it does work, but you see all the bookshelves, it doesn't work. The bookshelves don't work. I could still only do like levels 1 through 5 and stuff. So yeah, the bookshelves don't work, but it's still pretty cool that you could enchant even from that little size. And yeah guys, that's the iron ingot. You know, it works. I wasn't lying or anything. So let's go outside and show you a couple things that I did out here. Showing that you could still do stuff with farming and other blocks and stuff, because with this mod, blocks like paintings, you know, let's see what we have here. Blocks like paintings, maybe cobwebs, let's see, pressure plates maybe, you know, stuff that aren't particularly blocks, maybe an anvil. I don't know what this is. I saw that in the mod. I just ignore that. Maybe carpets and stuff like that are kind of glitched in the mod. Boats and stuff. But I'm showing farming still works. As you can see, I made a little cactus. But something really cool with the cactus is that when you step on it, it doesn't hurt you. So that's something very minor that I found a little bit funny. You can still do dead bushes that are still in deserts. I don't know why you do that. I'm just showcasing it. And of course, you got the little flowers. They still work too. And then we got the trees, and they're still moving with the shaders. So you could make a farm back here, which would be really funny considering it saves space, which is actually really useful also, along with the chest. It's really useful, and you can see I break the blocks one by one, so you'd get each log. And for example, with really annoying trees like this, which I hate, since it's so little, it's not going to be that much of a hassle. And this is just snow. I'm just showing I made a little staircase with the snow. I don't know why. And here's just a really thin ladder showing that you could do that. And this is just a little example of some cool stuff you could do with the mod. You know, you could just make a little diving board and just dive in the water. You know, make really cool creations. And just for a challenge, if you are a map maker, make parkour out of this. This would be ridiculously hard as a full parkour map. I just made a little thing, and I even missed this jump. So if you are a map maker, this would be really cool if you made a map including this mod. And something very small that I feel like I should tell you guys is, you know how you have particles for when you're like running in grass, you see the dirt and the grass moving? For this, it's kind of glitch. Watch as I land and look at the particles. As you see, it's like purple and black. Okay, it wasn't there for a second, and now it is. The reason why I think that is what it is let me see if I can find it again. I think that's like that or something. I know it's those particles, but I don't know why it does that. But that's literally no big deal. So yeah, guys, that's everything that I have to show with the mod. If you think the mod is cool, you could download it. And I don't know why, but this episode I just felt like making the world look really nice with the shaders and the texture pack. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this mod showcase. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'm ThatOnlyBeast13, and I'm out.